Hi, this is Ros from Sheike Me Up. This is one of many YouTube videos that we'll be doing, and today we're chiking Tamika up in the Sheike Me Up makeup. Okay, back to Tamika. Okay, first of all we're going to apply the collagen to prep the skin. So you'd like to just put that on, Meeks? It's important when you're applying your makeup to have beautifully hydrated skin as well, and the collagen 8 is fabulous for doing that. I might just get you to move those things over there. Okay, step 1, we're going to apply the Motives Primer. Let's put this over here. Good to apply that with a, might have to lift your head up a little bit, with a foundation brush. Give it an all over. Coverage. Sorry. A bit hard from this angle. Now Tamika has got a fair skin colour, so we're starting off with the FF01, which is the light porcelain oil-based foundation in the Sheike Me Up range. Again, using the brush, the foundation brush that you just had the primer on. And you'll note that you don't need a whole lot of foundation. The great thing about the Sheike Me Up foundations is it's very natural. And a lot of foundations out there are very yellow based, which isn't great for most skin tones. I have to turn your head around this way for me, sweetie, so I can get there. It's a bit difficult from this angle, but for the YouTube video we're going to have to persevere with a little bit. Tiny bit more foundation. You'll note how natural this foundation looks. Now always go underneath the eyes because you tend to be a little bit dark. Sorry, keep my eyes shut. Tend to be a little bit dark under the eyes usually, so be quite generous with the foundation under the eyes. Horrible doing it from this angle. Now the next step, I'm going quite quickly today because we want to get through this video. The next step is a little bit of concealer. On Tamika I'm using the Sheike Me Up medium concealer. And then we use a brush, a very fine concealer brush, a flat concealer brush like this. And spread the concealer out very, very fine so that you hardly got any on the brush, and apply under the eyes, under the eyes here, to remove any of the dark skin, and a little bit under the eye here, and it's a little bit thick actually, sorry, under the eye here as well. Should have only done half the face and saved time. And then around here, around the nose, because sometimes you might have broken capillaries or a little bit of shadow around the nose. And then you're going to tone that down, blend and set the foundation with a little bit of powder. Don't be afraid to use a powder. We're using the translucent powder, the Sheike translucent powder again, Sheike Me Up. And where's the powder brush? Just grab a powder brush. So you can be quite generous with the powder. Load the brush up and then tap it on the bench like that and powder down completely over the eyes and everything. The reason why you powder down is to set the makeup, and also it creates a good base when you're going to use other powders like blushes and things. Right, so now we're going to use one of the summer blushes in the Sheike Me Up range, and to make it today we're using quite a deep blush colour, which is number 27. Now we just tap from the back so that it doesn't look too strong, and on Tamika's face shape we're just going to go straight across here because we don't want to make the face look too narrow. But you can see on her skin tone, being a summer, that colour is lovely and soft and subtle, even though it's quite a strong colour. Now any of the makeup you're going to find on our website under sheikemeup.com.au, and all the makeup is colour coded for your seasons. So once you've had your seasonal colours done, then you'll be able to shop online for all the colours. Now once you've got it like that, blend in quite vigorously so that it looks very natural. So you can see how natural that colour looks on Tamika, even though it's a very strong colour, because it's the right colour for a summer and it tones in beautifully with her skin tone. Next thing we're going to apply is the Motives Brow. Now most people should wear a brow, and the Motives Brow is fantastic because it's got the 3 colours in there, and I tend to use the middle one, which is nice soft light colour, and then you can just add some brow where there isn't any brow and shape the brows accordingly. So we're just going to use the lighter one. Even though Tamika's eyebrows are quite dark, she is a summer that has actually got quite dark hair. Now summers range from being very, very, very fair to very dark like Tamika, and a lot of summers are misdiagnosed as winters because they're so dark. But as Tamika will tell you, when she wears black and things like that, it's very strong in her, and she's actually a summer, she's not a winter. So these colours are much softer on her. Shape the eyebrows, find out a little bit more about how to. We should do another video on how to shape the eyebrows, and this one here, this Motives Brow, is really good because it's got the wax in it as well. And sorry about this angle that I've got to do the makeup on here, but you're getting the general idea. Now, next thing we use is a fantastic product called the Motives Eye Base. And the good things about the eye base is it will set the makeup in place, set the eye makeup in place, and it creates a great foundation for your eyeshadow. Now I think just for time's sake, I'm only going to do one eye because I actually can't get myself around that other side of Tamika's face. So here I mix. Oh, okay. Okay, so with the eye base, just keep a line going from the corner of the eye up to the eyebrow, and do a thin layer, better keep your eyes shut, mix. Do a thin layer of eye base all over. We've got this other fantastic colour as well, which is great for summers also, which is the Brown Sugar in the Motives, which is a brown cream eyeshadow. So all you're going to do now is just go over, just lift your head on this way. We're going to go over the eye, keep your eyes shut, over the eye there and into the socket. Now you can do it as soft or as deep as you like, but it just creates a gorgeous, beautiful base for any of the colours in the summer range. Now if you weren't a summer, I would suggest you don't use this colour, but this is just a nice base if you are a summer. Bearing in mind the shape of the eye also, so if you've got a deep set eye, you're not going to use any of the deep colours in your seasonal palette there. Today, because Tamika's a summer, we're going to use some of these gorgeous rose-coloured gold, because as you know, summers can wear rose gold, so we're going to apply some of these gorgeous rose gold colours on Tamika today. So I might start with number 21 and 19, I think. So we'll start with the lighter colour in the centre. Now I'm going to leave that brown sitting there because I like that as part of the eye socket. And I'm going to start blending a lighter and a deeper colour out to the corners, just on the eyeball. So 1 or 2 or 3 shades across that eyelid is nice, and going out to the darker shade in the corner is a great look. You can blend all those together. And then I'm going to use a thing called a berry brown pencil, which is great for any of these brown shades. All we need to do now is just do a nice line along there. A nice fine line along the lash line. So if you lift the corner of the lashes, you're going to get close to that lash line. And then we're just going to get one of the deeper shades in Tamika's range. So today I might go for the, I think I'll go for 126, which is another gorgeous raspberry brown. Which looks fantastic on summers. I'm going to go over that line. I'm going to go over that line. And what I'm going to do is, rather than just go over the line, I'm going to brush my angle brush along there and lift it up in the corner. So that's really going to intensify the depth of colour along the lash line. Gorgeous. And a little bit underneath, look up for my mix. Just tap that along the bottom of the lashes, a little bit thicker in the corner, of course. Gorgeous. And then we're just going to do a brown mascara. Always, the only seasonal people that should wear black is winters. So if you're not a winter, please go for the brown mascara. It's a lot softer on your eyes and it's going to make your eyes look much, much bigger. Straight ahead, mate. So just focus mostly on the top of the lashes. Of course, we're running out of mascara on this one. It's very lift your eyes a little bit. That's good. Tamika's lashes are quite long, so for time's sake, I'm not going to worry about putting any more mascara on, but you get the general idea there. And then I'm going to talk to you about red lipsticks for summers. Now, if you're going to wear your lipstick, it's very important that you wear the colours that are in your season. So because Tamika is a summer, she can wear the strong burgundy deep red lipsticks. So we're starting off with a P49, a blackberry pencil. So frame the lips. You can cheat a little bit, make the lips a little bit wider if you like, or a bit thicker with your pencil, or even a bit thinner if the bottom lip is a bit thicker than the top lip. Apply the lip pencil, not too dark, and also fill in softly the lip. It just makes it look more natural if the colour comes off. And then today we're going to use number 25 in the range for Tamika, which is a beautiful burgundy red colour. Looking fantastic on half your face. So you can see, even though this is an extremely strong colour, this doesn't look strong on Tamika's skin. Because it's very dark, you're going to have to be careful you don't make a big mess like I'm doing. But if you do make a mess, just get your cotton bud and wipe away. And then we're going to apply one of the gorgeous Your Colours, Sheike Me Up in Your Colours lip gloss to go over that. Now everyone can lip gloss, doesn't matter how old you are, but if you're a little bit more mature, don't go for the shimmery lipstick colours. This is the lip gloss number 79, which is going to go over all of Tamika's lipstick colours that she can wear. And it's like a nice sort of soft pink. And I think we better fix your face up on the other side in a minute, mate. Okay, now Tamika, just turn your face that way. So now we can just see Tamika. And we have this fantastic product also now called the 10 Years Younger Spray, which just sets everything. We'll set the makeup. Turn the face over this way, so that way so they can see it. Yeah. So this is going to set the makeup and bring the whole thing together. So there it is, Sheike Me Up makeup in Your Colours.